Hey yo, supremely full of it. Ha ha!
And we can't stop. Won't stop.
Hey man,
Supremely full of it podcast.
Take 4.
And we still in this now.
Yeah, we still here.
And I am still Dyer.
I be your boy 9. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro.
Oh God. All right.
We act like we don't know what we doing.
9. How long have you ever been single? How long you ever been single?
Again, about 2 years, man.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Again. What did you do during those 2 years?
Man, I was raising my boy, man. I was a single father at the time, man.
Single father at the time.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Mother ran. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna put it out there.
Wow.
It happened. It happened.
You all right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just got in my feels real quick. It's cool.
The longest I've ever been single.
Yeah, please answer. Please answer.
The longest I've ever been single was 4 years.
That's a long time.
It depends on what you're doing during those 4 years.
Let me ask you.
Okay.
What were you doing for those 4 years?
Day walking.
All right. Okay.
You want to bring the mode in? Nah,
Okay.
So, all right. You say that you was raising your kid or whatever.
Right.
I was day walking. Is there a such thing as being single for too long?
I think so. I think so for real. It depends though. Like if being single too long, if you want to date, it makes it harder for you to find somebody. You get set in your ways. You get used to somebody not, you know what I'm saying, being around,
Yeah.
possibly spending up your money.
But all right, let me ask you this: when when people say they are single, does that mean that they're alone?
You know what? I interpret that as being alone,
Okay.
but some people don't.
But when I
They
say
they day walk.
that's what I was gonna say. If all right, why would a person be single for? How can I rephrase this? If you had to put a time limit on being single, how long would you think somebody who is fresh out of a relationship would be single for?
Ooh, I don't know if I could put a time limit on it, man, but I'd say you need to be single long enough to get over what you just left.
My problem with what you said is I don't think you would truly know if you're over something until you're in a new situation.
Okay.
Like you don't know that you're healed from something until you're dealing with somebody new.
But isn't that kind of using the other person as a crash test dummy?
Aren't we all crash test dummies?
I ain't. But I'm just saying, like, what if you,
Nah.
for me to know
Okay.
that I'm over this person, I need to try something new with somebody else. What if I find out I'm not over a said person and then I waste new person's time?
Well, that's when you have a conversation with the person saying that, I'm fresh out of something and I'm still dealing with X, Y, and Z problems. But if you're still interested in getting to know me, just know that these are my boundaries and I'm standing on them.
Yeah, I agree.
It's up to that person
I
to
agree.
stand on them.
I agree. It's you need to put that up front.
Right.
But I think all you're doing is compounding more issues.
I just think, all right, if a person is single for too long, do you think they miss the feeling of being wanted or desired?
I'm sure that come up. And then you got some people, man, that's just like, you know what, I'm cool. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to be straight, keep it moving. I don't know, some people take time just to be like, I'm working on me.
What does working on me really means? Like, because some people could say that just to get you off of them. So what does working on me really means?
You may be one of them dudes we talked about that shouldn't be dating because he ain't got nothing. You might want to work on that. You might have some emotional issues, some depression, some blah blah blah. You might need to work on that. You might need to work on stabilizing yourself.
But would you really know that you've succeeded in working on that if you haven't used it on other people, so to speak?
So we using people now?
We
I'm
all
just
get.
playing. I'm just playing.
We all being used. You using me right now, just like I'm using you.
Pause.
No
You ain't
pause.
using nothing over here.
What?
No.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. I'm a firm believer, bro. Like, you really shouldn't waste other people's time.
Right, but if you have that conversation, then everything that happens after that is, as you say, their fault.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. If you had that conversation, they agree to it, that's cool.
All right.
But I still think that you compounding issues if you still dealing with somebody else or dealing with what happened to you before.
Okay. If, in my opinion, if you're single for like more than 2 years, probably,
Mm-hmm.
to me, that kind of looks like something. I don't want to say you're not looking for a relationship, but there's a reason why you can't find a relationship.
What do you think that reason would be?
I don't want to say because you don't want one, because I believe that everybody wants to be in a relationship. Everybody wants that feeling of being wanted, desired, somebody to share ideas with or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's probably because, like, that whole single by choice thing.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me if your type came up to you, if you single by choice and you didn't want a relationship, if your ideal man or woman came up to you, you would still turn them down because you don't want to be in a relationship right now?
If it's something that you actually want,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know, bro. That single by choice thing, a lot of times people say it is because they can't find something, like you said. What they actually want, they can't get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
If all right, say you single for like 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody asks you like, "Why are you single?" And the best thing that you would say is, "I'm working on myself."
Right.
Don't you think that would make the other person think like it's taking you 6 years to work on yourself? What is wrong with you?
It could have been you.
This man could have been.
It could. Now, are you saying in the perspective of somebody that wanted to be with that person?
No.
Or are you just saying
about-
anybody?
And I'm saying if a person told you that they was working on themselves, but they've been single for 6 years, you wouldn't think, yo, what was wrong with you then? If you've been single for this long and you've been working on yourself for 6 years?
Mm-hmm. I mean, at some point, if you want to be in a relationship, it becomes an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I was said friend, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you are not doing a good job at it.
Right.
Because at some point, if you still working on some stuff that I know that you've been working on for 6 years, you ain't working on nothing.
Or you're not able. You may need some professional help.
Probably. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
If like I said, if you're working on yourself, you would not know if what you are working on is actually worked out until you're in a situation. Like you're talking to somebody, you're dealing with somebody. I'm not saying you're being with them, but you're spending time with a person.
You will know for sure If you working on something actually worked out, yes, if you were with somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I was saying is some people will use that immediately after getting out of something that they just got out of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you putting another person in a situation, geeking their head up, and you ain't over your last one.
Okay. Is it like, this is a funny type because I've lived through this before.
Okay, speak on it.
Nah,
Go on, speak on it, brother.
when people are single for a long time
Mm-hmm.
and they are out day walking,
Mm-hmm.
does it give the person that's day walking a reason to be in a relationship when they're day walking?
I mean, I would think day walking would probably cause more issues though.
Why is that?
Because that's another instance of why would I get in a relationship if I can get what I want anyway without being in one?
Yeah, so like if you getting the attention that you would get in a relationship when you're day walking,
Mm-hmm.
there's really no reason for you to get in a relationship.
That's true. In some cases, yeah, that's true.
Some.
But some people get tired of day walking, man.
What if you day walking with the same person?
Then you in a relationship, bro. Send the text jumping out the window. Inside joke.
Wow.
Send the text jumping out the window.
Hey, I just thought what you just said.
See, cats out here thinking they be day walking. They in whole relationships.
Wow.
Send the text.
Man, I'm telling you to your face, I hate you, bro. Wow. All right, did I do something to
Hey,
you?
nah, I'm just saying.
You
Some
mad?
people that are day walking
You
really,
sleepy?
really want to be
you
in a
sleepy, you
relationship.
grouchy, bro.
Nah. I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, my G.
It's an illusion.
That was wild. That was wild. Wow. Side note, don't tell your friends everything. Okay? Don't you ever tell them everything.
Hey man, it's cool, man.
Anyway. So, when you when you have been single for a long time,
Right.
are you hesitant? Like, how hesitant are you to get in a new relationship?
Oh, very, man. Like I said, you get used to just doing you.
So does that mean that you're not willing to, like, say you have a system in place,
Mm-hmm.
a routine. Are you not willing to change that routine for the new person?
Compromise gets very difficult
Right?
when you get used to something.
Right?
When you're in a relationship, man, it's a lot of give and take, man. And sometimes when you single too long, it's some things you can't give up on.
But should I ask you, like, what?
How can I explain it? Let's say if there's something that you do as a hobby. Let's just use that for example. You do as a hobby
Okay.
on a particular day.
Right.
But you get in a relationship and this is a day that she wants to do something else.
Okay.
What you gonna do? If you've been in a bowling league, bowling every Thursday for the last 2 years, she asking you to quit bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna throw your ball away or are you gonna throw her away? You probably gonna throw her away, bro.
Yeah, because I love my ball.
You probably gonna throw her away, man.
Well, all right. If you've been single for so long and you get in a relationship, do you automatically think that since this person wants to be with me, they accept my routine?
Yeah, I mean, you should accept my routine.
So, all right, if you've been single for so long and you get in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
do you make room for that person?
You got to.
But what if your routine is so, strict
Mm-hmm.
that Well, you had to make room for them if you got that close to get in a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm. Or if you don't have room for them, you were single too long. You loaded up all your time doing other things, which I understand.
Okay. We just had this conversation. You said something on one episode about the Bible saying something about if you single, focus on God more or something like that. Because if you're not, because if you're in a relationship, you're not going to focus all the way or something like that.
I mean, but it was really speaking towards, you know what I'm saying, being married or whatever, but it was just saying that if you're single, you could focus more on God. When you're in a relationship, you're going to tend to the things of your wife and vice versa.
So is it really a problem with being single for too long?
Nah, it's not a problem. But it is a problem if you really don't want to be single, though. I think dating changes every couple years.
What you mean? What do you mean?
Expectations. It changes often.
Like?
One thing, man, look, we old enough to when we first started dating, bro, things could just be so simple. Ice cream, park, movie.
That was back in the broke nigga era, though.
Not necessarily.
We all got, you know what I'm saying? We eating shrimp, steak, and lobster over here.
I get that. But expectations are still different, though. See, back then, you could take somebody out, and they just enjoyed the fact that you took them somewhere and did something. Nowadays, the women are dictating what they want you to do for them on first dates. So in the next 5-10 years, where we going to be?
I'm hoping the men tell the women where we want to be taken. Because it's our turn, yo. We up.
I don't think that happening, man.
Nah, it's never going to happen.
I don't think that happening.
We don't stand on our square long enough for that to happen.
When did the Cheesecake Factory become McDonald's? Because that's where we at, bro.
I don't know, but we ain't seen her in a minute. I hope she got somebody.
I don't get it, bro.
All right. Say you are single for, let's give another number, 4 to 6 years. But you want a relationship.
Right.
But you can't find one. Does that say something about you?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It say you picky. You got standards.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Even if, like, you know.
That's why I say the longer you go, bro, the harder it is to get back into the game.
I think, but that's not because you picky, though. Like, I don't think somebody will go 6 years and just be like on Tinder. Nope. I don't think.
But after a while, you realize there are certain things you're not giving up. You're not compromising on.
Okay, that's like me. I'm not dating a smoker. You mean to tell me in 6 years, all I ran across is smokers?
That ain't what I'm saying. But there's going to be other aspects that you're not going to deal with.
True. But
for argument's sake, this ain't to throw, like, nothing on you in your relationship.
Why does it gotta be my relationship?
Just hear me out. I'm just saying.
Get ready to hit the pause.
If things didn't work out, there's going to be something that you're going to take away from this relationship that you're not going to go for in the next one.
That is true.
So at that point, you single 3, 4, 5, 6 years, bro, you not giving nothing up no more, man. Either you do this or I'm gone. Or either I do this and blah, blah, blah. That's where you're going to be at.
Just to clarify, just to preface my comments, the relationship that I'm in now is my last relationship.
Right.
If this doesn't work, I'm day walking again.
Okay.
Now, saying that, I am not, I agree with you, but it's not that extreme for me. Because the things that I may not say that I won't, I'm not going to find that in too many other people. Like, I probably can go date 4 different people and not see that I'm not, you know what I'm saying, going to accept anymore. So it's not that extreme for me. A woman, though, it could be something small, but they would take it to an extreme probably.
But hear me out. You going to
I don't want to.
You going to an extreme now when you say, if this don't work out, this is my last one.
That's not an extreme.
How extreme can you get? That mean that you're done with certain stuff that you're not gonna put up with no more.
I'm done with relationships.
Why? That's extreme.
There's no need for me to be in another one.
That's extreme though.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you get a divorce,
Right.
you gonna get back out here in these streets?
We ain't talking about me.
Nah, my nigga. Nah, my nigga. No, man. Niggas don't want to talk now.
We ain't talking about me. Nah, I put it to you like this. I ain't saying that wouldn't be the case, but what I'm saying is I'm not just gonna say, you know what, I'm done on relationship, period, though.
Man, you will go, bro. You Dyer. Let's go day walking. I'm already out here in these streets.
I'm already out here. Now, I'm just saying, you know, in my opinion, it's all based on age, bro.
Okay.
It's based on age and experience, bro. Like at this stage, being 40 years old.
Okay. Go ahead. Just keep going. Keep going.
I'm just saying, bro, it ain't a lot out here that I'm putting up with no more, bro.
Okay. I don't believe that.
Okay.
What I mean by that is the older you get, the more accepting you are to certain things, in my opinion.
Nah, you just find somebody else that's done with everything like you are.
What do you mean done?
And done as far as we not gonna play these childish games like how we playing them now. All I'm saying is, bro, is as you get older, bro, you just don't want nonsense or drama in your life, bro. You want peace, bro.
You can find peace anywhere.
Can you?
I'm not going there. Yes.
Can you?
What I'm saying is this. The older you get, I think the more you're willing to settle. No? Okay. I mean, if you found someone who was 40 and they've been single since they was 30, you're not going to be like, what's wrong with you, G?
Of course you're gonna ask, you're gonna wonder that, yeah.
And will she just say, I couldn't find somebody? No, I'm not gonna settle for certain stuff. You mean to tell me in 10 years, you couldn't find one guy that you didn't say, I don't have to settle?
Let me ask you this. In all reality, the only person that you can't say that about is the person you with now.
Why you say that?
Because anything before them didn't work out for whatever reason.
Okay.
So moving forward, the things that made those relationships not work out, you keep on your list of things that you don't want to deal with. So your list grows as you get older, though.
But should it, though? Because you're older, more miles on you, you're more seasoned. So should you really be like, you know, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z, having the same standards that you had back when you was in your 20s?
Nah, you're not going to have the same standards, but you're going to have more. You had less standards when you were younger.
True, but it should be the other way around, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that just means if you have less standards as you get older, that means you just letting people do whatever they want as the years go on.
That's not what I'm saying is you're more traveled.
Right.
You have more baggage as you get older.
Right.
So if you have more baggage as you get older.
Well, I don't know. In my opinion, as you get older, you lose baggage.
I don't know what world you living in.
Yeah, you lose it, bro. I'm about to lose some in 2 years.
That's different. You're talking about kids. I'm
all
talking
of
about
it.
I'm talking. What you mean, all of it?
You lose baggage, bro. You start to let stuff go.
I was about to, you keep saying that. I'm gonna ask the question now. Anyway, as you get older, You're more damaged.
Agreed. But that's exactly why if you were an older car, you're not gonna let somebody with less experience drive you and tear you out the frame.
Wow. That's the terminology you used?
Yes. You don't treat old classic cars like new ones.
So basically what you're saying is there's really no such thing as being single for too long.
Yeah. You can be single for too long. If you want to actually be in a relationship at some point.
But what if you do, okay, let me ask you, let me just ask this flat. Do you think everybody wants to be in a relationship?
No.
Why?
I don't think everybody wants the responsibility of caring for somebody else.
Do you think that's what relationships are nowadays? Caring for other people?
That's all it's about.
Do you think in today's world?
Not in today's, no, not in today's world, but what it's supposed to be, yeah, you're supposed to care for somebody else.
And you say people don't want that?
No. People giving up.
So there's some people out in this world that really have no desire for being in a relationship.
Yes. I know a couple of them right now.
Do they have OnlyFans?
No.
Then how can they have?
Well, let me say they're not women though. I'll say that.
I can agree now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Please explain.
No, at one point in my life, I felt I was happier not in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I was a day walker, but because I could come and go as I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Every time my phone blew up, it wasn't something that I did or somebody wanted me to do something. I had to come here, go there, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I can understand that. So that brings up this question. Who you think cares about being in a relationship more, men or women?
Oh, men, for sure.
Men care about that?
Men care about being in a relationship more than women, yes.
And you said for sure. Like, okay, why?
Men are genetically made to want to care for something and provide and protect and you know what I'm saying? That's just how we made up, bro. And that's how most men are raised.
We can get a dog.
You can get a dog. And some of these dudes that I'm talking about, that's what they own.
Okay. Who you think?
So you telling me women care about relationships more?
They get more validation.
Status, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, tacos. I don't. To be honest with you, I think men don't care about. Most men wouldn't care about being in a relationship.
Let me ask you this. Is there more men out there that want to be with one person, or do you think there's more men that want to day walk?
I think there's more men that want to day walk.
You think so?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
And this is just straight off statistical facts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The men that day walk have multiple kids with different women.
Okay.
Which means that most of the women are sleeping with the same dudes. Which means there's a higher number of men without children that want to be in relationships, bro.
But you don't think that turns the men away, knowing that most women have multiple? I ain't gonna say that. I take that back.
But that's what I'm saying. The number of men that actually day walk is smaller than the number of men that actually want to be in a monogamous relationship. It's just there are more women that want the same guy.
Okay. My point of view is this: using what you just said, if a small portion of men is having sex with the same, if a small portion of men is having sex with most of the women,
Mm-hmm.
I really think in today's world, you get everything up front, so there's really no need to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't think men care about relationships more.
And whose fault is that though?
It's women's fault.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Because well, I'm not saying that. Never mind. No, I'm not saying it. It has something to do with a cow.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
In today's world, like I said, you get everything up front, so there's no need to be in a relationship. But if you're in a situationship,
Mm-hmm.
can you still say that you've been single for years, even though you're dealing with somebody?
What's a situationship?
Somebody that you kicking it with.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you gonna say? That's it?
Somebody that you are just kicking it with.
I can't consider that single though.
Because they dealing with somebody?
Yeah, I can't consider that single. Situationship means maybe, maybe not.
So you think when a person is single, that means that they have absolutely nobody that they're talking to?
Yes.
No world you living in.
I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying a situationship in itself means you don't know if you on or off for real.
Okay.
I'm not even talking about daywalkers. You can be a daywalker and be single.
Yeah.
But situationships mean that there's a possibility, either way.
Okay. I hooked up to the thing again.
Okay.
I'm going to play this video. I'm going to change the subject. That's why I'm playing this video. And I'm going to see what you think about it. Because I don't want to talk about daywalking no more.
Date a man that doesn't have any female friendships.
Bingo.
I'm going to start it over. Here you go.
I don't want to date a man that doesn't have any female friendships.
Bingo.
I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in two categories: your mother or your aunties or someone I want to sleep with. You have to have a broader spectrum on women and their value in your life if you're going to be with me.
Totally. Well, first,
That's how I'm going to play. 'Cause it was like a minute long or whatever.
She sound crazy.
Explain.
She sound crazy. She don't want to date a man that don't have female friends.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one reason why you won't date a man that don't have female friends.
Why is that?
Because you got a ton of male friends. That's the only reason why you don't mind him having a bunch of female friends. It's because you ain't trying to give up yours.
But she said, all right, me personally, I have about 3 female friends.
Okay.
I've had them for years.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has ever happened between us.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing whatsoever. My girl has met, she's met 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she said that she don't want to date a man who only gets advice from men.
Mm-hmm. There's a saying out there, bro, and it holds true. Not everybody are like this, but the majority are. Single women keep women single.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen a video, bro, of this dude on this show with his girl. And she's trying to get him to confess to him cheating on her.
Okay.
He's like, I didn't cheat on you, blah, 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 XYZ. Well, she had a chick try to seduce him. So they had the chick on the video and...
Is this Maury?
No.
Okay.
Had the girl on the video and she was like, yeah, tell him what you told me, how he came onto you and blah, blah, blah. Y'all did XYZ. And old girl was like, yeah, I told her, blah, blah, blah. And dude, like, why you lie? And she was like, well, the reason why I lied is because I don't think she deserved you. She wanted her shot at him.
That just mean you a stand-up G, my nigga. You got women willing to lie over you?
Listen, but why did she do what she did?
Survival of the fittest, bro.
Nah, man.
I gotta get yours because
This the crazy
got
thing
something
about
I
it.
want.
If I'm not mistaken, he knew the other girl too, but it was supposed to be a situation of where he was sitting down with her to do something special for his girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what it turned into. Old girl actually wanted him for real.
Okay.
But the two girls was cool though. So I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want any female friends.
Okay.
Point number one, they're not fun. Okay, I'll just say that they're not fun. Point number two, in all reality, bro, any opportunity that a man could have at some point when he's at his low, all you're doing is opening yourself up to some issues.
I mean, all right. I see where you're going with that. My only issue with the whole video was you can't say you want a man to have female friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to start thinking something is going on with them when you get an attitude about something?
For sure.
Because during the video, I didn't play it, but she said that she has guy friends that you know she cooks for and they cook for her.
Nah.
But
Nope.
nothing has happened.
Nope. She a lie. Nope.
Because my thing is, if you say you want a man who has female friends, are you going to start thinking stuff when they like go to the mall, to the movies? Or do you have parameters over it?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever met a woman in your life that hasn't had a double standard?
Not at all. They are born with double standards.
There it is.
They are conceived.
She's
with double
and I'm going back to my original statement. She don't mind him having female friends because she's not letting go of any of her male guys.
Do you? All right, men and women think the same way when it comes to friends. We think either they smashed
Mm-hmm.
or one of them want to.
Yeah, for sure.
What would be something that can be shown or proven that nothing is going on between them two, or nothing will go on between those two?
I don't think there's anything that you could show. At the end of the day, you just subjected to what the person that you're with values. If the person that you with hit you with an ultimatum, boom, now you got to make a decision, bro.
True. But I mean, I don't like when this is me. Ultimatums make me itch.
I mean, for sure, they suck.
You know what I'm saying?
But what do you value more?
Okay. What if the person was like, man, they was here way before you?
And
So
go be with them.
but what, bro? Like, what you don't want? To
You
be
itching
with
right
them?
now.
No, what I'm saying is like it. I get it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like they was your friends for years,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and now this person come around that you only been with for 6 months, and they saying, "Yo, it's either me or them."
Then it is what it is. You got choices to make.
Mm.
It sucks, but you got choices to make. All I can say is this,
I
bro.
get it.
I don't encourage no man to go get advice on his relationship from another woman. That's why I said she's tripping.
I understand that part.
She's tripping. It's only because she don't want to get rid of her friends.
Okay, if she asked, okay, say you come into the relationship with female friends, or on the woman's side, male friends,
Mm-hmm.
and the person you with is fine with the ones that you have now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cool to go out and make new ones? I'll say it for you. Hell no, it ain't okay for you to go make new ones. It's hard enough dealing with these niggas.
I hear what you're saying, but what she's saying is she don't care. You know why? Because
Right.
she's making new ones. That's why I said everything she talked about, bro. I She lying. I don't want to hear that. And then wasn't there some girls in the background talking about, yeah, that's what I'm saying, that point. And
it was a co-host.
no,
Yeah.
no, never.
What if like all y'all kick it together?
It's still do. I mean, that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all.
You don't feel comfortable telling like, bro, I don't like it. Period.
No,
I don't like it.
No, I'm just being honest with you. It's even for me though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I know how I would react,
Right.
I can only assume how somebody else will react. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I sit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never try to put myself in a situation where I'm asking another woman about my relationship or talking nonsense to another female about my wife though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's insane, bro.
You shouldn't talk about your relationship to the opposite sex.
Period.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, well, trouble-wise anyway. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's whack, bro.
saying? Especially, all right, what if...
And hold on, but let me ask you this though. But what about the I cook for them, they cook for me though?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
That's insane. You can't tell me that she's not on some bull, bro.
That's like, can you imagine coming over and she cooking, and you go, oh, babe, you throwing it down, and then dude flush the toilet and come out the bathroom. Oh, Desmond here. I didn't.
Desmond.
Desmond. That's his name. I didn't know he was here. I thought you was cooking because I was on my way over.
Desmond sound like a dirty Mac.
Hi, Desmond. that would be crazy.
Nah, that ain't happening, bro.
All right. Well,
There was something I wanted to ask you, but I forgot, man.
all right. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds, and then we're gonna bring in the Modi.
Yeah.
3.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Niggas get nervous when you start counting.
Dang, man, it's gone, bro.
Just say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
It is what it is.
In
man.
closing, if you're single for too long, it will be harder for you to get in another relationship because you are stuck in your ways and you feel like nobody is worthy of your time.
But some of y'all may need to be single for a while. Because then maybe you won't make the same dumb choices you was making before.
But you won't know that until you get in another relationship and said dumb situation comes up.
All right, then.
And then you ask them, do you have a rubber or not?
Oh, my God. Back to day walking.
If not, you can't get no love. No glove, no love.
What you got, man?
The hardest part of the show. Love the people that is in your life now. And if you get anybody new, no new friends.
I'm going to put it to you like this.
That made no sense
Hey,
whatsoever.
man, it is what it is. I'm going to put it to you like this. You can't have a Chucky doll and have a friend to the end.
All right.
What?
All right.
It is what it is, bro. We got to make it up.
Yeah, that was a, yeah.
That was something.
They called me Dyer.
I'll be your boy 9.
Supremely Full of It podcast.
Yeah.